Hello, my name is Lexi Casares, and this is my story of a lifelong learner. So, culturally, my family is from Sonora as well as Mexico City, but I was born and raised here in Tucson, Arizona. Both of these aspects have shaped my traditions, my lifestyle, and especially my political and cultural beliefs. So, I've had two main impactful learning experiences prior to the University of Arizona, which had both happened in my senior year. The first one was managing a schedule with an average of 12-hour school days. This was because I was juggling extracurriculars, various APs, and a lot of homework. I was able to use this to help me throughout college this semester. And the second learning experience is one that I learned through a club called College 101. This had allowed me to seek out help from mentors, from professors, from counselors, and ensure a full ride through always asking questions, seeking out resources, and all of this was available through a club. This has helped me greatly. I have reached out to professors, to opportunities, to resources this year, and it has helped my learning experience. I have two different aspects of my past, which I can now relate to my present. The first one is feeling personally failed by the justice system, and this has helped inspired me to make a difference for victims of crimes. And the second aspect of my past is a childhood interest in psychology. I've always been interested in psychology, and it has fueled my curiosity for the psychology from people who commit crimes and the victims of said crimes. I hope to carry these throughout my studies as they are my motivation. So, some new learning experiences which have affected how I view the world have mainly been the perspectives and my own as a social scientist, which I have learned through my UNIV and hip hop class. This has helped my transition from biomedical studies to a double major in criminal justice and psychology. I am also minoring in Spanish and ways that my history has shaped my personal and academic pursuits are my personal experience as a woman, feminist, person of color, and Christian. These all shape my academic pursuits through firsthand experience, through secondhand experience, and overall motivation for change. Some strengths from the University of Arizona are number one, being able to work for hours at a time while also learning when to compromise for the sake of mental health. A weakness, however, is building my schedule, which this semester had awkward hours in between classes. This created a unproductive mindset, and I have since changed my schedule for the next semester, and I have built it in a way to prevent this. The disciplinary perspective, which most shapes the way I think, is the social scientist. And the perspective I least identify with is the artist. I'm personally just not a very creative person. I will follow instructions. I will dance, for example, but I cannot come up with my own choreography. I lack the artist perspective in this aspect. However, I would love to explore these weaknesses and one of the ways is taking the artist gen ed requirement. Some elective academic work that I think will enhance my major was through a gen ed called Murder Most Foul, which allowed me to understand how social and political aspects influence crimes. I was able to analyze old murder cases and see this. And some non-academic experiences which will help enhance my major is being vice president and founder of a club called In Our Zona, and also working at Chick-fil-A, which I hope will enhance my leadership and communication skills. In 5 years, I see myself hopefully completing or completing or beginning my criminal justice and psychology majors, while professionally, I would love to become a victim advocate and potentially FBI with the degrees that I am completing now. And personally, I would love to help lead kids and teens spiritually. Milestones to help me reach these goals involve getting scholarships to pay for my master's, getting certified to become a victim advocate through the university, and becoming a young life leader, which will allow me to lead Bible studies at my old high school. Possible careers that I'm interested in is becoming a victim advocate, potentially FBI, and finally a lawyer. Which all three have been shaped by my past experiences and passion for justice. The training for these look very different. Victim advocate is just a certification. FBI is a bachelor's, a clean bill of health, as well as a health test, clean record, knowledge tests, etc. While being a lawyer is a bachelor's, the LSAT to become eligible for law school, and finally the bar. What excites me the most, however, with these potential learning opportunities is to help others and enforce justice. Now, some things that I would like to pursue outside of academic learning is to continue dancing and boxing, as well as learning how to preach to children and teens. Now, my Wonder Journal was also full of psychological questions, which is why I would love to independently research psychology, specifically what separates a victim from becoming the abuser, from stopping the pattern, or becoming the hero. These are my references, and that is the end. Thank you so much.